in Chult. Here's the blurb for you guys. You're going to the
What's
port
Chult?
town of Nyanzaru, which is built upon a landscape both mystifying and marvelous. That's on the northern shore of Chult, so you'll be taking a ship there from wherever your travels take you. And you have heard that the vibrant beauty of the place has been overshadowed by a mysterious scourge that plagues all within the land. All the different factions are trying to overcome the growing threat, and you are coming to help. So I sent each of you an email that has information specifically that your character knows. You all got the same stuff with regard to the blurb and with regard to the faction assignment, but some of you, depending on if you have certain skills, might have other information that you can share as you like when the time comes up. All right, let's go through the party. So this adventure, you guys have 2 third levels and 3 first levels. So that means you're a strong party, and there's 5 of you.
We're gonna die.
So at strong, oh, and also you might be aware of the meat grinder mode that you can play under. If you are a meat grinder, type into the chat your character name, and I'll put a little mark on you for it.
What's this is the first time I'm playing in this season. What's meat grinder mode?
If you have a death saving throw to make, you will fail the saving throw unless you roll a 15 or higher instead of 10 or higher.
Okay, and it gives you like bonus gold or something like that?
Yeah, you get 10% extra XPs and 10% extra GPs.
Oh, what the
And,
heck?
and the extra XPs can go over the adventure maximum.
Yes.
That's right. So
You
we'll put a little-
succeed on a 15, right, Tom? A 15's not
15
a
or
failure.
higher succeeds. That's right.
Okay. Oh, let's do it, man.
I'm gonna put little
Yeah,
red
just-
dots.
Yeah.
Don't go unconscious, and you're good.
So
Hey, that's
more
a
than
plan.
ever, never, ever, ever let a companion have to make a death save.
Are you all going with crime?
I have spare the dying, so if I can get within touch of you, you're good.
Raiden
And
is-
I can heal 1 hit point.
So it looks like Meat Grinder is Faye, Oliver, Abtep, and Chewie. But Raiden is not going Meat Grinder. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, mathematically speaking, it's the worst choice.
Okay.
Because more experience means less adventures, less renown, less gold,
Okay.
less items.
But,
Okay.
but there's the fun.
We don't need to argue about it. Now, the next thing is your party strength is strong, so we facing strong opponents. I can change that for you if you'd like to have the difficulty higher. You can vote to abstain on changing the difficulty, or you can vote to make it higher, or you can vote to make it no change. So move your app to the line where you want to set the difficulty. So we got 3 on +1, and I'm going to be writing down the names who voted for +1 because you guys will be, if there's random targeting to happen, it'll be you guys.
Yes, please do. There was one time I voted to go higher, and I was like unconscious for half the adventure. So,
All right, so you 3 are going to be the main target, and we are going to do +1, so we'll be doing very strong. All right, now let's get the adventure started. So you guys are arriving in Nyanzaru from all across Faerun. A westerly wind picks up as your ship approaches the inner mouth of the Bay of Chult. To the west, mountains of dark gray stone lead to jagged peaks jutting out from an endless canopy of trees. Ahead, the tall stone-cast walls of Port Nyanzaru loom. Your ship passes through the gates, revealing the harbor and the city. Rows of buildings made of multi-hued patched stonework are decorated by colorful rooftops and murals. Small winged lizards flitter past the ship's bow, heading off into the trees as you pull into the harbor. It is extremely hot here, and humid. The unbearable heat weighs heaviest on those of you who are in heavy armor and wearing thick cloaks. The air is so laden with moisture it's hard to catch your breath even. When you disembark, you're greeted by a couple of dock workers accompanied by Zindar, who's a gold half-dragon, and he's the harbor master of the city. They bid you welcome and direct you to the Thundering Lizard Inn in the Market Ward. They can also tell you where each of the faction contacts seeking aid can be found. So, you guys met each other on the ship, so let's do some intros on your characters, and then you can ask Zindar some questions about the city. So we'll start with Chewie. Go ahead.
Are there kids around?
I don't think anyone's a kid online right now.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Driven out of another fucking town. This time I barely had a chance to grab my pack and weapons, leaving behind my brewing supplies and that batch of deep forest mushroom porter that was almost ready. Useless backstabbing fucking humans. Takes a drink. I should go back to that town.
He's a bugbear,
find
by
that
the way, that you see him.
backstabbing mayor, rip his fucking head off and mount it on a pike in that village square. That's what he deserves. Lying, cheating, two-faced son of a bitch. Takes another long drink. Pink-skinned jackals and their high and mighty morals, and justice that only protects them. Finishing the drink, he slams it to the mug to the table, grunting unintelligibly. Not even worth my time. These interim better make good on this deal, or no amount of grog or smoke is going to hold me back. Then he leans back, pulling some kind of mushrooms from a pouch and pops them in his mouth, making a disgusting chewing sound as he mashes on them over and over like a cow cutting on swamp grass. It's not long before his eyes glaze over and his mouth and his muscles relax. You'd almost feel badly for this monster if he didn't smell worse than the goblin whorehouse. No wonder they drove him out of town.
All right, so that's what you've had as your
bugbear monk.
That's your shipmate for the last several weeks.
Sorry.
It's gonna be hard to top that.
Yeah, okay. Next is Faye, or Foo, or Fee, or how you okay.
Sacre bleu, I am Fufale. Oh, these savages. I have come here to Jolt looking for partiers. My patron has sent me to find only the greatest partiers in the world, and where else but Jolt would they be found? So I am off, and out of game for is a level 3 warlock, Fae patron.
Okay. Next is Abtep.
You see a human, what appears to be a human wrapped in dark robes. Don't ignore the picture. The picture is not indicative of what you see. He's wrapped in dark robes. He's got white face paint covering the small part of his eyes that or his face around his eyes that you can see. He keeps his hands gloved. He speaks in a muffled voice like he's trying not to show his teeth. And if you ask him anything, he'll tell you about the greatest city in the realms, Hillsfar, or what could have been the greatest city in the realms if those liberal tree-hugging bastards hadn't gotten rid of the law that makes the most sense, the law of humans, or law of man. Those liberal snowflakes had to go and ruin the place. But if I can get my way, I'll make Hillsfar great again. Just give me time.
All right, that's Abtep, and next is Raiden. Go ahead, Raiden.
All right, Raiden. He is, as you see in the picture, white hair, kind of shady, and he doesn't have much to say really because he's not much to talk, but he is more like getting the job done.
And
so,
he's half elven, right?
Yeah, he's a half elf from the high half elf. Yes, I mean, yeah, word real. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He doesn't really talk much, but he really enjoys an adventure.
All right, and last is Oliver.
So I'll just describe Oliver to begin with. Oliver is pale skin, very light golden hair, but he's got some striking tattoos on his face. And if you're knowledgeable in such things, you may recognize them as being Thayan. And he's a former soldier for the Thayan army, and he doesn't reference that at all. He says that, well, I've been led here by my guide, and he nods over to his left, and there's no one standing there. And he says that Balandras has told me to leave my former employers and to come here because there are matters that need to be addressed. I don't know if my former employers are looking for me, but I hope they're not. But if they do find me, I'm ready for them. He's basically a guy in chainmail, wielding a warhammer, and he has a whip at his side. And that's about it.
Okay, so the first place you guys agreed to come to when you got here was to the Lord's Alliance contact, because 2 of you are members of the Lord's Alliance. You got Emerald Enclave, you got Zentarum, and you got Harper's. You're going to do them all eventually, but the first 2 will be Zentarum and Emerald's Enclave. So you are staying there in the dock, and I have a map here of the city so you guys can look at that. There's also a handout of the city. So your ship pulls in to the docks, and you're talking to Zindar there. And Zindar is happy to tell you where you can find the Lord's Alliance contact. In fact, he can tell you where you can find all of them. In addition to the lodgings in town, he tells you where each of the faction contacts seeking aid can be found. First, the Lord's Alliance. Clevin Van Sharan is in his shop in the Merchant's Ward. And he also tells you, because you ask ahead of time, where you can find the Zentarum contact. Pockmarked Po is in his hut in the Old City. So, looking around the city, you can see the different districts of the city. It's very colorful, and it's got hills and high, steep streets rising up to those hills, separated into districts, being 6 districts. The Harbor Ward, which you're in, has a whole bunch of trade vessels in it using the docks, crews and passengers making their way to and fro. And you'll be heading towards the Market Ward, which is located in the eastern portion of the city. You'll notice the map of Port Nyanzaru is actually turned sideways, so north is to the right. So the Market Ward will be to the east, and lucky for you, well, it's actually more to the south, where you're going to first meet your contact. The inn we're told about, the Thundering Lizard Inn, is located in the Market Ward, and that is close to the docks that you're in. So you can drop your stuff off there first and then go see your contact, or just go straight to see your contact. What would you guys like to do?
I would suggest your... yeah, I will follow your suggestion and just drop my things on the end, and then to my contact I go.
Alright, so you guys, let me move you to another map here real quick. Oh, you have familiar with you, right, AppTap?
I do, yes.
What? Who's the target tonight?
Show Shane how you play with familiars.
I don't want to watch you play with the familiar.
Okay, so you should be situated on the map, kind of close, and I'll zoom you in here. The Thundering Lizard Inn, oops, I moved it, is over here. Your contact you're traveling to see is going to be at the market, which is up over here. So you drop your stuff off, and then travel a short distance to the market, where you see in front of you, let's see. Alright, so you see an open area, home to the city's marketplace, which is called the Grand Souk. A vast array of stands, tents, and small shops fills the square. The west end is occupied by villas bearing decorative banners. Above is a decorative stonework palace, which houses the city's seat of power. You arrive at a large storefront bearing a sign written in both common and the native Chultan tongue, and it reads, "The Weave of Life." The shop is a decorative array of garments and trade goods. It's complete with self-published pamphlets on local customs and traditions. And you see a young man there who meets the description of your contact, Clevin. He has dark hair, green eyes, and he's standing behind his counter, talking to a customer who's just finishing up and is walking out the door. And he turns to you and greets you. In first Chultan. Any of you speak Chultan?
I do not.
I do.
All right. He says, "You look weary from your travels. Please come in. I have many fine garments that you could replace those tattered, weathered ones that you wear with, and lighter too, so it'd be easier to get around with."
That sounds like a good idea indeed.
All right. Have you tried these? You'll love them. He pulls some out. Gives them for you to try on, and says, "So what brings you into our fine city?"
Well, I was actually looking for someone like you, actually, because I am not here on my own. I have been sent, if you know what I mean.
I do. Please come in. Can you trust these friends of yours?
Not all of them, but I mean, in these times, we have to make do.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's get away from prying ears here. And he pulls you into the back of the shop. And
I also make a sign indicating that I'm
Lord's Lance.
yes,
Okay.
secret sign. I tell the others that I'm with the Harpers.
All right, so you guys are there at the Grand Souk, and he tells you basically there is a smuggling ring going on, and the smugglers are using a secret passage that leads from the docks in the Tariki anchorage, which is just outside the walls, and not really patrolled well. There's no city watch there, and of course the ships aren't inspected. All the inspection of the gear is done at the gate. Well, they have a secret passage that goes underneath the walls of the city, and will take the stuff they're smuggling into the dock area. I need someone to investigate, discover the nature of what it is they're smuggling, and there's a specific item. Word from one of my contacts is that there's some sort of dangerous artifact that they're smuggling into the city. So I don't know anything about it, but look for some sort of artifact-like item. Shut down the smuggling operation. Return to me with a report of everything stopped. You can keep the item if you find it. I don't have any use for it, actually. But I do have a reward of 50 gold pieces that I can pay for accomplishing the task. Would you be interested?
Yes.
Sounds like works to me.
Okay. Well, you should set out right away. So he tells you the location of the entrance. And he describes it as being just off of the docks, where they make their widest entry. And then there's a side road, and then a little alley at the back of the side road. And let's see here. Okay. So he basically describes to you a location in the Tariki anchorage over here. That red arrow points to it. So there's an alley there with a grate, and the grate goes down to a tunnel that leads underneath the wall, underneath the market ward, and to the harbor district, and the warehouses leading or covering the harbor. So you guys travel there, and Tikri Anchorage is just outside the city's east walls. You find narrow dirt paths winding around gatherings of buildings made of weather-worn stone and wood. At the north end, a small group of docks branch out into the bay. There's no lighthouse that you can see, no guard patrols. You are able to find the alley, the dark alley, without much difficulty. And what would you like to do? So, you can see the alley. You don't know what you'll find down there. You want to do anything before you walk into the alley? He told you it was just a dead-end alley with a grate in the middle of the dead end.
So, a question: Are just the Lord's Alliance people here, or is it the
Everyone's
entire
there.
group?
You're all there. Sorry. Yeah, you're all there.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is a place we don't know, and there's going to be people we don't know as well. That means I'm going to have to look around, look for suspicious people, people talking in thieves' camp, and so forth.
Okay.
We should
Go ahead.
not have to walk in darkness if we do not have to. And I cast light on my
And
warhammer.
my character's going to go like, shh. I mean, we don't really want to draw any attention to us beforehand. Do it when we get in, not before.
Okay.
And I will give him guidance. Say, hey, you be careful in there.
Okay. So, off to your right, you
I would like to hide.
You'll see an alley. And the grate's at the end of the alley, you know that. And you guys are...
I'll direct Utnapish team, my familiar, to scout ahead invisibly.
Okay. He reports back to you that there are indeed some guards there at that grate, probably having to do with the smuggling operation. He saw 3 of them there.
Oh
wait,
I tell the
he
others.
saw 4 of them there.
I
We
tell
did
the
get the
others.
drop on them. Quite
Yeah,
literally.
there's 3 of them.
Can we get on top of the buildings here?
You don't think it'd be very safe. The roofs are very steep on those buildings to shut off all the rainwater.
Well, I mean, it's a valley and it's dark. I mean, if they're going to get a drop on us, well, I mean, maybe they're actually waiting for us, and I would actually like to look for some cover on the crates.
Did it
Crates
look
or
like they were setting up an ambush?
Nope. Just looks like they're on guard duty.
Well, let's sneak up and take them out.
Okay.
Agreed.
So you guys can move on up to where you want to make your stealth check.
Dude,
You're pretty
we should
stealth.
probably snuff out that light first.
So,
Might make it easier to sneak.
I'm going to put these guys out here for you. Let's see.
Are any of these doors unlocked?
Oh yeah, you can get into a lot of the buildings and such.
I'll open that one and pop right in that building.
Okay, so he described them as kind of being scattered around the place, walking around, talking to each other. Not real motivated. He didn't think they looked like they were real motivated. So, one of them, he said, was occasionally looking down the alley, so you have to be careful there. So if you want to try and sneak up on him, move your guy close to him, and everyone wants to stay back. If you stay back where Raiden's standing right now, pretty good chance he won't see you at all. If you try and go closer than that, you'll probably have to make a stealth check. So you knew that going up there, Fu, so you want to stay back or try and make the stealth check to walk up to that door?
Yeah, I'll give it I'll give it a shot.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my.
Okay, so he heard you tiptoeing forward. Put all the rest of you guys where you want to be while Fu was doing that. Sure, you could be parallel with him if you like. The rest of you, Abtep, unless you wanted to make your stealth check too, you needed to be back at by Raiden or further back.
Stop cheating, Josh. Damn, son.
All right. So he steps out and he says, "Who goes there?" And he sees you other guys there.
Hello, mes amis. How are you tonight?
I am fine. It's actually morning. It's just a dark alley because it's very shadowy. I'm fine. What is your business here?
Oh, I am here for the delivery. Wink, wink.
He looks a little confused. I didn't think we were expecting any more deliveries.
He's supposed to be coming in this morning. What? Why else would I be here? With this big, strong brute to help carry it.
No.
Well, all right. Go ahead, I guess. Make a deception check, and you can have advantage for your awesome French accent. Oh, good thing. Good thing you had advantage. That made it. All right. So you're able to deceive him and the rest of the guards there into letting you guys pass and go on down the grate.
Perfect.
None of them look real motivated. You could take them, you're sure, but they're just common dock workers, probably getting paid a small amount of coin to work here.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work taking them out.
We should successfully do a deception, a diplomacy skill check, and then attack them anyways.
There you go. I've never seen that done.
Just wait.
Okay.
That needs to be the MO for Mondays, Josh.
So, beyond the grate, a ladder descends about 20 feet straight down into dimly lit winding passage. A platform attached to a rope pulley runs next to the ladder. So you can put your fake box on that platform and lower it down. The air down here is stale and cool. The walls are crafted of roughly hewn stone and dirt. The ground is somewhat uneven, with occasional slight dips and slopes. Pools of water here and there. Probably not great footings, though. So, you get down there and you travel on down the passage. They don't give you any indication which way to go, but there's only one way to go once you get to the bottom. When you come to what must be some sort of storage room. There's just a little side room, about 20 by 20, off of this little winding passageway, and it's got crates and barrels and such in it. There's also a small desk sitting in the corner of that room. And the passageway that you've been following continues. So basically you got one passageway that continues, and a side room that you can investigate if you like. You don't see anyone in the room, though. So what would you guys like to do?
I'd like to start searching the crates, boxes, and barrels. Are we looking for something specifically, or just proof that they're smuggling?
So he told you that they're smuggling. He told you to stop the smuggling operation. So whoever's in charge, take them out. He also told you that they are smuggling an artifact, a dangerous artifact, and he doesn't know what it looks like. So be careful.
Alright, I'm going to check on the desk for if there is an accounting book or something hidden under it.
Okay. Can everyone please make for me a wisdom perception check? So to do that, guys who are new playing with me, just click on your token and then click on your wisdom score. And if you haven't already, you'll want to put your macros in the right order. Oops, ignore that. By doing that first bullet there, token macro order. And that will make them, with your ability scores, kind of in order on the top. So Abtep, your perception check is a 10. Raiden, your perception check is a 5. Anyone else looking, go and make perception checks. And does anyone have a 13 passive? 12.
Can I just assist somebody who's looking?
I have a 14 passive, Tom, but honestly, I'm leaning against the wall, letting the others look at things.
They're all working, and you just happen to notice on the corner of the desk, just the light kind of shine on it just right. See a glint of something, like maybe a small key hanging from a hook on the back corner of the desk. You are, however, the only one who spotted it. All the rest of them are busy laboring, moving boxes, trying to find stuff. Then the rest of you, just looking around, you can tell that there's a good number of goods recently taken from this room down the passageway that leads out deeper into the tunnels.
I'll, half-heartedly point out the glint.
Okay, so you guys find that small key with the help of Chewie. The desk is open. There's nothing in it except you find a couple documents. One's a ledger of smuggled goods coming in and out of the room. You take a look through that carefully and quickly. You don't see anything mentioning any artifact. You see illegal weapons, poisons, dangerous flora, those kinds of things, but no artifact. The other item you find is a letter, and I've got a copy of that here for you. I'll just put it right over here. So you guys can read that letter. It's written in common, and it says, Sanuya, it has come to my attention that our operation may have been discovered. If the princes of the Tepka learn of our existence, destroy everything. Leave no trace. Signed, Nahu. Alright. So you definitely have proof of a smuggling operation. You can grab that book and take it with you if you like. But you don't find any treasure besides the key.
Do we know what the princes of the Nepka are?
No, none of you do. None of you have heard of that.
Well, it sounds like something I will do. I'll take the book.
Alright. And then you continue down the passageway. Alright, so the pathway, it dips downward and travels along a curve. The walls here are a bit smoother and decorated with patterns of wavy lines carved into their surfaces. You hadn't seen any patterns like that before. And the passageway continues. What would you like to do?
Does this passage appear to be going toward the back towards the water?
It does, in a winding sort of way.
Oh, I forgot to ask my contact to give me a map. Oh my god.
I tell you that I did, and he didn't have one.
Yeah. So you have two choices: continue ahead, or examine these patterns of wavy lines carved in the surface of the wall.
I want to examine it.
Okay.
I want to have my no. Wait, I'm gonna stop there. What is my Arcana? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I would do it. I gather information. I'm gonna look at it and see if it looks magical in nature.
Okay. Using some sort of power.
Well, my Arcana.
Oh,
I mean,
Arcana.
just, yeah, just,
Okay.
Yeah, just an Arcana check.
Okay.
Fu will give him guidance. Oh,
You were studying that when Fu notices that the pattern, and Chewie notices this too, but he didn't bother telling you guys. The lines seem to meet up in a circular pattern in the center of the hallway. The carvings in the center appear a bit deeper than the rest. So you can do something about that or continue on.
And but I don't think it has any mystical.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I mean, the only thing that occurs to me is to investigate for traps. It means that, I mean, not something that might trigger and hurt us, but something that might trigger and inform someone.
Yeah, you look all around. You don't find any trip wires or loose stones that are pressure plates or anything like that. Looks like there's no trap here, as far as you can tell.
and you say the middle groove, there's a middle groove that's deeper than the others?
So the walls here are a bit smoother and decorated with patterns of wavy lines carved into their surfaces. You notice the lines seem to meet up in a circular pattern in the center of the hallway. The carvings in the center appear a bit deeper than the rest.
Fu will investigate the area where those where that pattern meets up.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intelligence investigation check. Alright, you're not able to identify anything, but Abtep, with his 20 intelligence check, even though he's looking for something magical, he noticed something different, or maybe it's some sort of minor magic. Looks like tracing a path through the circular carving with his finger, which caused the wall section to open.
You have magic fingers, friend.
Did someone do it?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay.
Abtep does.
You you trace the pattern with your finger, and indeed the wall parts, and there's an old passage beyond. It's completely different from the ones you've been in. Let's see here. Because it's completely covered with dust and cobwebs lining the walls and floor, all of which the walls and floor are decorated in strange, indecipherable glyphs, and the air here is stale. Looks like no one's come this way in quite a long time. So you can continue down the passage no one's come down for a long time, or down the passage that looks like the smugglers use. Which would you like to do?
I propose we go down the passage no one's been for a long time.
Yeah.
Alright. Sounds like
Those
it's unanimous.
lifts are troubling, though.
Yeah, they are disturbing. On a level you can't quite grasp. So you're traveling down this passageway, side-eyeing the glyphs as you go. The passageway is 10 feet wide, and then necking down to 5 feet wide in spots. So I need a marching order for you guys. And I'll just we can just use this hall, this alley. So assume you're going north down that alley, or towards the top of the screen down the alley, and set up your guys in the order you'd want to be moving with your lead guy right where I put Oliver. But you don't have to be lead Oliver if you don't want to be.
Well, I can be, even though I'm the first level guy, but I am a fighter, so.
I would I would propose my familiar go up and scout ahead a little bit ahead of the way invisibly.
Okay.
As well.
All right. He flies on up ahead, and he tells you, returns back, and he tells you that the passageway is windy and disused, and a grand total of about 100 feet long. And at the far end of it, there's another circular pattern on the wall, just like the one we saw on the door to get in. And there's no, it's just dead ends there, that circular pattern.
All right. Well, I make a motion like, someone look at this, and it's not going to be me.
Okay, so you guys aren't up there yet. So give me the marching order you want to be in going down the hallway.
I'm in the lead with the familiar.
Chewie, where you at?
I'm back here.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, none of you spot a pressure plate.
Oh shit.
No, of course.
So you stepping on the plate triggers the trap. A large stone block falls from the ceiling above Oliver. You must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, or you will take some bludgeoning damage. So to do that, click on your guy and then click the D12 button. Ooh, so didn't make it, and you took 1d10 bludgeoning, 6 bludgeoning damage.
Lovely.
You're also dazed from the blow. You'll be moving at half speed and suffering a disadvantage on initiative checks for the next 10 minutes. Do you guys want to sit here and let him recover, or press on ahead?
Do I feel like I could assist him with the healer's kit?
In recovering?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, one charge of healer's kit should drop that time down to like 5 minutes.
Watch
I
out,
will
don't
do
step
that.
there.
All right.
We can't have you going down, and the party might expect me to be first.
All right, so you're able to disarm, or actually there's nothing to disarm. There's just one rock up there. You wait about 5 minutes till Oliver comes back to his senses, and then you make it to the end of the passageway. Trace the symbol again, and another door opens up. Back into a passageway looking very familiar to the one you left. It's well used, lots of tracks to and fro. Drag marks like big boxes and stuff were dragged to and fro. And it goes left and right. And everything's so twisty and turny down here, you're not quite sure which way left is and which way right is, as far as which way goes forward or which way goes back to where you were. Make a survival check, wisdom survival check. See if you can discern from the tracks.
How would Wander help me with that?
Yeah, and also Raiden made a real good check. So you, Chewie, if you bother to go over there and look, and Raiden can tell which way to go. You want to go to the left. That looks like where most of the stuff's being taken. So you press on ahead to the left.
Can we tell if these drag marks are fresh? I mean, do they look like it?
Some are fresher than others, yeah.
We should close this secret passage behind us and use it in the event of discovery.
Okay.
Maybe even like hide the goods being smuggled, and then let people know that we found this operation. Let them clean it out, and then in a couple months we can come back here and retrieve the stolen goods.
And grab you guys and move you another map. So you're traveling down this passageway that has lots of traffic again. Do you want to have your familiar scout ahead again? Josh? You're muted if you're talking. You there, Josh?
Yes, I am. Sorry, I was muted. And I had a 5-year-old trying to tell me about Hulk beating the Abomination. So it's a little distracted. Where is my character at? I don't. Can you center me?
Yeah.
Lower left.
Just moved you to another area. There you go.
All right, thank you.
Do you want to have scout ahead again?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of that'll be a standing plan.
Awesome.
Is to send my familiar into the teeth of death.
Okay. He reports back that the passageway comes to an end up ahead. There is a pair of double doors up there. Let's draw this.
Oh, this is cool.
There's the doors at the end. There we go. Okay. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna check for traps on the floor on the way to these doors.
Okay.
I'll help.
Okay. Make a perception check with advantage. Oh yeah. You find a trap.
Fool me once.
Or maybe a trap, maybe not a trap. You find a small switch concealed near the lever on the door.
I point that out to the group.
I wonder if there's a way to jam it, just in case.
So it looks like it's set in a position now. You know, using your thieves' tools and such, you can determine that it looks like it. If you moved it to the other position, it would stop something from being triggered when you open the door. Right now, something will be triggered when you open the door. So if you just can move it into position, you should be safe.
Alright, I'll just tell the rest of the party to stand back as I pull the switch before we enter the door.
Okay, so you got that disarmed, and now you can open the door. Alright. So put you guys all where you want to be when you open those doors, and
So we just have one frontline fighter. Is that right?
I don't know if you have it. He's first level, so you have two warlocks or a third level. Have a lot more hit points than he does.
The bugbear is
We've got your
really,
friend. Or Quasit or whatever you're using.
He's a Quasit.
That's right. Everyone happy where they're standing? Okay, let me get what's in that room there.
Tom Chewie's going to attempt to hide in this corner before we open the door.
Okay.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing.
Wait, where'd everyone go?
Keep wasting my crits on these stealth checks.
All right, you throw the door open, and you see, waiting for you, some smugglers. They must have heard that rock trap or something, or maybe had some scouts out ahead. And it looks like the door opens up into the basement, probably the basement of a warehouse. At the far end, you see a ramp leading up to a pair of double doors at the far end. There is also standing here, let's see. See, there's also standing here, there's a desk in a small room to the north, and there's a couple of ruffians right in front of you, armored with some spiked clubs. You see a brigand with a light crossbow trained on the door, hiding very poorly to the left of the ramp. And you see a Chultan woman see if they have a description here. She carries a staff, has no armor or arms that you can see, so. As soon as that door opens, she starts casting spells. These two ruffians move forward to attack you, and the guy with the crossbow moves to shoot. So everyone roll initiative, please.
No chance for parlay.
Oh, you can still talk.
Initiative.
But they are attacking it at the start.
Which button is the initiative one?
The IN plus something.
Okay.
Okay, Raiden. You are first to react. What would you like to do? Were you hiding back there?
Yes, but I'm trying to decide if I should just move forward and say, wait, or if I just shoot an arrow in their faces. Decisions. And I mean, I will ask you guys, but that's not really something I will do. So, I'll take 5 seconds. 4, 3. Oh wait, I'm seeing someone's casting a spell. So I'm going to say, wait. I'm going to pretty much raise my arms, raise my hands, and I'm going to say, we're not the enemy. We're actually here to help you.
Okay, make a persuasion check. Or a deception, if that's what you're better at. 20 persuasion, and you're an expert. She says, put down your arms then.
Sounds good. I'm going to look at everyone and pretty much nod. And I'm going to say, we were sent because there is suspicion that that a party of adventurers have been sent to explore these systems and these corridors.
Who sent you?
I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to just walk over here. I'm going to say, my name is Raiden, and I'm actually an independent. I'm working by contract, and I don't really ask the name of my clients. I guess there's an alignment of interests in here.
All right, go ahead and make a deception check. Charisma again. All right. One of these guys in front says, I've never seen them before. And it looks like he's going to attack. And Raiden, you still can go first, though. You react before they can even get an attack off.
Well, since I know she's going to cast a spell, then I'm going to attack.
Go for it.
Damn it.
It's like an Old West scene when everyone's shooting for the gun. You pull the trigger first.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Raiden.
I'm going to say, I try.
No, good. It was a good try.
Shoot your bow. 16 at the wizard. All right, the wizard, she is armor class 15. Does she have a shield spell?
Now she does. I'm scared.
Negative, so she takes 9 piercing.
Damn.
Nice shot. You can move your speed wherever you want to go to, Raiden. And then her turn. Go ahead and move where you want, because this might be coming your way.
Yeah, I'm just going to return to my position.
Okay. You run around the corner where she can't see you. She sees wizards, warlocks in the back. She knows that's not a good deal.
You,
do you guys both hide? What was your hide checks, guys?
I have a 23.
And Fu?
Fu was just standing there.
Okay. All right. She shoots she shoots at Fu. She does. Magic missile coming your way, Fu, and she'll do it at second level. So 4 missiles shoot streaking past Oliver towards you, hitting you for 5, 2, 2, and 2 points of damage. So a total of 11 damage. After that, she says, "Protect me" to the smugglers and moves to the corner here, and she's done. Aptep, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to. I can see her from where I'm at,
Yeah,
and
you
so
can.
I'm going to cast Hex on her,
All right.
and then I am going to Eldritch Blaster.
Fire away.
Oh, and I'm going to give her disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Okay.
With my Hex. All right, here we go. That is going to miss, I'm sure.
It does. Okay.
Were you hidden by chance?
Well, he did the hex first, so no.
Oh, right. Shit, fuck.
And then my familiar is going to fly up and give Oliver, is going to assist Oliver with this guy here.
Okay.
And he's still invisible, and so he'll just fly back away.
All right. After Aptep is Bandit's turn. Okay, this guy's trying to hide.
I'm going to move.
She says, "Get that wizard." He trains his crossbow towards you, Aptep, and lets loose. Let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70 feet, so he's short range. You do have cover, though. And he got a 13 to hit, so that's a miss, I'm sure, with cover. Yep.
Yep,
He's
with cover
done.
it is.
Foo, your turn.
Alright, Fu is very offended at the fact that this lady just zapped him, so he's going to Eldritch Blast her. I'm looking.
Are you on the arrow tool?
LB, there we go. Alright.
All right. 15. That will miss her with cover, since Oliver's between you and her.
Alright. Then I will move also behind cover. And
Go for it.
Turn.
After Foo, Ruffian's turn. So she says, "Get the wizards back there." She's yelling to the ruffian. He looks at her. He looks at you, Oliver, and he says, "Don't do it. Don't do it." 1, 2, 3, 4. Provokes from you,
Smack
Oliver.
him.
Nice.
With advantage.
Oh, because health action.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Two-handed warhammer. Here we go.
Oh shit.
Nice
Nice,
hit.
man. That's amazing.
12 damage.
And I may have to change my name since everyone's calling me Oliver. It's Olvir.
Olvir, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, he went 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 5, 6. And all the way up to Aptep there. That's double move for him. Olvir, your turn.
Well, got a target here, so I'm just going to step there and take a swing. Not so good this time.
That one missed. After Olvir, Chewie, your turn.
Alrighty. I'll move over, and using impossibly long arms, I'll hit him two-handed with the spear.
Okay.
Missing, and I will go ahead and unarm him as well. Ooh,
That
24 for
hit.
6.
6 knocks him down.
Nice.
After Chewie, the next ruffian. She says, "Ignore him. Get those wizards." He looks at her, not so happy about that idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, provoking.
Do it!
Olvir, you want to attack him?
Yep.
Go for
Oh
it.
yeah, I get another reaction now.
You do, yeah. Your turn came up.
Here we go.
You drop him. And
Super crit.
now she says, "Kill him." She's pointing you at Olvir.
It's like the guy who gets, they walk a guy intentionally, and the guy who comes up with the home run.
And Olvir, you can have
That's
inspiration.
awesome.
Okay, but a bandit who you did not see hiding around the corner by that desk.
I see now.
His crossbow comes out around the corner. He levels it at you and he fires, hitting
Holy
for
crap.
9 piercing,
Ooh.
dropping Olivier to the ground. So Olivier's unconscious. He is meat grinder mode, so you better go save him fast. That bandit makes that shot, and then she says, guard the doors. So after he takes the shot, he moves up to the doorway right here, and he's done. That round ends. Raiden, your turn.
Oh, I don't really wanna magic missile at my face. I'm going to come over here, and I have short bow range,
Yep,
and
you can see
cover,
him.
so yeah, it's gonna be a clear shot. Hopefully.
Now, wait, before you go, remember you got a guy dying. You want to do anything about that, or you want to just shoot?
I'm not. I don't really carry any potions with me.
Olivier, do
No
you carry a
healing
potion?
beads. No, and
Olivier.
my speed doesn't. My
Olivier.
speed doesn't allow me to. Oh,
Okay, go for it. Take your shot.
yeah, I mean it's because I don't have any potions or
Sure.
nothing,
Sure.
and my speed doesn't let me carry here.
Take your shot. All right, 11
Oh.
misses him, and then you can finish your movement. And go ahead and do that before I have the evil mage go. Okay. She carefully tiptoes forward, 1, 2, 3, to there, where she can see Abtep. And now she will... She will cast Magic Missile on you, Abtep. At
Okay.
2nd level.
Dick.
5, 5, 5, 2, and 3, so a total of 15
shit.
points of force damage, Abtep.
Say 15.
15, you're right.
All right.
That was 3, 4, 5 to there, 6 to there. She cuddles up with her friend. Abtep, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna have my imp cast Spare the Dying on Ulver,
Using his reaction to cast your spell.
Yep.
Okay.
and then I'm going to move down.
Okay, Olivier, you are at 0 hit points now and stable. Abtep's done. Bandit's turn. This guy's got the bow. You guys all hid, so he's going to move forward to here. And Chewie, were you hiding back there?
I am not hiding.
Okay, he levels his light crossbow and shoots at you. Missing. Bo, your turn.
Alright. We'll move up.
Oh, I need to make a concentration check, don't I, for Hex? Is Hex
Yes, you
concentration?
do. Yes, you do.
It's down, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be down.
Okay.
It's not. You're not 15th level anymore. There are automatic.
Boo.
Alright. Foot is going to cast Fairy Fire to catch the two fellows there by the door.
Okay. In reading order, deck saves. 13's a need. 12 fails. 17 makes it. So the one north of the door is covered in purple flames, and you'll have advantage to attack that guy.
And I bravely run away.
After Fu is Alvir, who's stable. Then Chewie, your turn.
Oh my. Okay. Tom, a question for you. If I could normally attack the guy directly to my west from here, does that mean I could attack him from here?
You can't attack him from there.
I can't attack him from there. Okay.
So
All right, on the
you
guy
can do it from there.
that I
Either
have
one of them.
advantage on.
Okay. 21 hit for 9. Doesn't quite drop him.
Oh,
Unarmed, misses, and then you move there. You're done. Then the band's turn. He drops that light crossbow, draws his scimitar, steps to here, swings the scimitar at you, Chewie, critting you for 8 slashing, and steps back. He's done. Next to go is Raiden.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
As soon as you clear the corner, you'll be able to see the one to the south. You'd have to get south of Chewie to see the one to the north.
Around here,
maybe.
You can see the one to the north from there, yeah. You can see him from here even.
Oh, it's just that I don't want my shot to be obscured by the wall.
You can see him from there. To get your shot not to be obscured, you have to be clear up there. So, not much you can do about that.
Oh, well, that's fair. Then I'm going to shoot that guy. Wish me luck.
Oh, I am.
Oh, that's a miss with the 11.
Never
After
mind.
waiting, Evil Mage's turn. All right. One, 2, and she readies a spell. Chewie doesn't know what it is. You guys will find out as soon as you come around that corner. She's done. Aptep, your turn.
Where did Raiden go? Am I missing
He's right ahead of you. Just north of you.
Then I need to.
Then you need to reboot.
Yeah. But is he right in this space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well. All right. I'm gonna trigger the spell.
All right. So you come north of him. She fires a magic missile at you, 3rd level or 2nd level. Boom.
Okay. I'm going to go down.
Boom, boom, boom. Aptep goes down. She's done with her ready action. Aptep's done with his turn. Bandit's turn down south here.
I get my.
Oh,
does
yeah,
my
you're familiar.
still get to-
Yeah. What's your familiar you want to do?
He is going to.
If you play him like an awesome imp familiar, I'm gonna give you advantage or inspiration.
An awesome imp familiar.
What did an awesome imp familiar do when his master went down?
Yeah, that's fair. He's going to fly to right there, and he is going to sting bite.
Nice.
And he is currently invisible.
Awesome. That is a hit. Holy shit, that's all that poison damage. Little bastard. 11 con save to have the poison damage. Here's her con save. She failed it. And he drops her, and Aptep, you have advantage, or inspiration.
What mage?
Now, does I can't remember. Let me look it up. If he can go invisible again, he will.
It's an
Since
action,
he
I'm
would-
pretty sure.
I think so too. But
Yeah.
while you're going on,
It is an action.
Okay. All right. So never mind. He is visible now.
So she's down. He's got 2 bandits kind of slack-jawed looking at him.
And he yells, "Bow before your new master."
Bandit to the south here. Did he still have his crossbow? Yeah, he has a crossbow. He turns around and levels a crossbow bolt at that little imp. Missing, flying high. He backs up into the corner, afraid of the deviltry that's happened here. Boo, your turn.
Well, he should be.
Alright. 4 moves up. Pours potion down his throat.
All right, you can click that potion button and then move where you want after that, and then Oliver, you're stable, and then Chewie, your turn.
So if I'm understanding So if I'm understanding correctly, that doesn't provoke.
Correct.
All right, and so I will move. I will do some of that. How about a 14 for 7?
14, that does connect. 7 drops him. All right. Now you just got 1 bandit trying to save his soul from hell. Anything else, Chewie?
All done now?
All done. That round ends. Raiden, your turn.
Alright, let's move. Oh, thank God she's not there.
Fire away.
He's gonna have cover. That sucks.
That gets him for 5 points of piercing. Okay, after Raiden, Aptep, you are prone. Drop whatever you were holding. What do you want to do?
I will stand up, and I wasn't holding any. Actually, no, I have a wand of the War Mage, don't I? No, I don't. That's a different character. I was only holding my junk, so I'll grab it again and move forward 3, but I doubt I can see the guy from here.
You are correct.
So, and my imp is going to turn invisible.
Okay.
And move to here and whisper, "Worship me, bitch," and then move to here.
Make a stealth check. See if he didn't hear him after his whisper. Ooh, that's pretty quiet. All right. The bandit fires his bow into the air where you heard the "whisper me, bitch" from the devil, and then you guys fall upon him and take him out. And you can search the room there that you find. You can take that bandit prisoner even if you like. Get some questions answered out of him.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you find here? Okay, the ruffians carry a total of 5 gold. Sanuya carries a pouch with 10 gold. She also has a small box containing a small trinket in the form of a snake's head that is broken off at the bottom end. That's worth 0 gold. In the corner alcove, there is a small crate sitting next to a locked desk. The small crate contains a small velociraptor egg.
What?
The desk... inside the desk is a pouch with a tiger eye gem worth 10 gold and a vial with a red liquid that glimmers when agitated. Would anyone like to sip that to see if they can tell what kind of potion it might be?
I'll sip it.
Alright, it is a potion of healing.
I'm going to pour it down Ulver's throat.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'd like to fight him for it.
Question. Is it too late to try and stabilize the mage?
The mage, it is too late. Yeah, she's dead and gone. Poisoned to
Okay.
death, unfortunately. So, Chewie, do you really want to try and stop him from pouring the potion of healing down?
Yes.
Okay. You're able to, then you guys can vote on how you want to get him recovered. You don't necessarily need to use a potion. So you exit from the serpent's coil and report to Clevin. He tells
Sorry, I
you...
didn't.
Oh, no, I was stealing it so I could drink it immediately. I'm really hurt over here.
Okay, well, you guys as a party can disposition the potion. For now, it's party treasure. You exit from the serpent's coil and report to Clevin. He tells you that he will have his contact reach out to the harbor master and the citizens brigade and make sure this smuggling operation stays shut down. And that is the end. He also, well, thanks you, of course, and rewards you with the 50 gold pieces he promised. He tells you that he's heard rumors the Tepka Society may be searching for the snake's head trinket that you found. So, anyone who likes the potion of healing, roll d20. No, go to that person. Also, first let's do that. Looks like it goes to Raiden. And Oliver will be recovered to 1 hit point shortly, and then you guys can take a short rest before the next adventure starts, so go ahead and spend your hit dice if you like. And the story award. So, you found a velociraptor egg. With proper care, it hatches in the next week, but since away from natural habitat, its growth is stunted. It may not attack, defend, provide aid in combat. It's no deadlier than a domesticated dog or cat. It can be taught simple tricks and name recognition if trained, fed for 20 downtime days. If you want the velociraptor egg, roll d20.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Shit.
You can hope for all ones, I guess, Josh. Oh, no.
I wasn't planning to roll, but I want to see if I can match that 20.
All right. To do your hit dice, close. To do your hit dice, click your token and then click the thing that has your armor, your hit points, and your your armor and your hit points. That has your hit die there too, and it'll roll a hit die roll for you. So Oliver, that's a 12 hit points back with 1 hit die spent. Chewie, that's 9 back with 1 hit die spent. There's no bards, so you don't have anything special for Song of Rest. So you guys will be able to do a short rest, and then
I forgot about my stupid temporary hit points. God damn it.
Meet your next contact. And let's take a quick break. It's 10 after, so let's take a break until 20 after the hour. And then we'll do mission number 2.
Awesome.
Which,
So you guys
and
are
which button does the hit dice?
The second one from the top left.
Alright.
Have your armor class and your hit points. There you go. So you got a 7 on the one hit die.
Alright.
Okay, back. So you had time to complete a short rest, and then you travel on to meet Pockmarked Po, who is in the Old City. Alright, so unlike any of the prominent districts within the city walls, Old City is a haphazard sprawl of bamboo huts dotted with a few makeshift tents. The entire area is built around the crumbling remains of 3 ziggurats, each of their terraces reworked into platforms housing numerous tents and bamboo huts. Many residents are dressed in weathered garments that have seen better days. Banner signs on bamboo posts mark several local crafts and laborers. You reach the southernmost area and the hut of Pockmarked Po. The hut's disheveled from outside, but when you look inside, it's surprisingly decorated with glittering trinkets and tapestries and also smells of fine oils. Pockmarked Po is helped to his feet by a couple of robed female servants. Finally, you found a Zentarum more lazy than even Chewy.
Chewy eyes the servants and wonder what he has to do to live such a life.
That's right.
Has Chewy cracked open that egg and cooked it for breakfast yet?
I honestly think my son would disown.
And yet it would be consistent with your character.
He's sipping on a straw right now. Not saying what.
Good eating.
So Poe slowly approaches you guys. The servants walk with him in a protective escort before Poe waves them off and slowly approaches. He greets you in a very cool, even-toned manner. Maybe even more reserved and more lazy than Chewy. I am thankful for your timely arrival to help with this situation. I was told you'd be a brute.
I see my reputation precedes me. Are the women for sale?
They are, for the right price. You're not going to be able to get the right price. Not even after you help with this little task that I have for you. You'll be a little closer, though.
How about a magical closet?
Now you're talking.
I sidle up and say, hello, brother.
You're looking on a human male. He's probably about in his mid-30s. He's got dusky skin, black hair. His face is heavily scarred, and he's nearly blind in one eye. And he turns and looks at you with that one blind eye. He says, hello. Have you seen this magical closet?
The closet's invisible.
I know.
And I say, no, the bugbear drinks a lot. I think he hallucinates.
Uh-huh.
Everyone knows that closets are invisible. That's why they're magical.
Mm-hmm. Sure. And I kind of look at the Pockmarked Po and I, touch my nose with my finger like, yeah, we know. Drugs.
Pockmarked Po just kind of shakes his head like he doesn't know.
He knows.
Well, keep your eye out for that magical closet, and we might be able to make a trade. But first, there is a games coming up in the Grand Coliseum in the Market Ward. I'm sure you passed by it on your trip here from the docks. I have procured a few spots for event participants, in fact 5 of them, and I could hire out some of my contacts, but I think you guys would be better suited to the task. You see, there's a competition taking place today. The grand prize consists of 60 gold pieces, a collection of fine perfumes and poultices, and a small gem known as the Oracle's Eye. They've all been gifted to Kawatho. Oh, I have a pronunciation for her name. I should probably look it up. The owner of the Coliseum, a beautiful woman, many suitors, and they have brought her these items. I believe
she gives them out.
yeah, that's a little disregard she has for them. I believe I can use the Oracle's Eye to gain some insight on the mysterious death curse, and I suspect that others participating in those games may have ulterior motives. The rest of the prize is also of considerable personal value. You can keep the 20, or you can keep the 60 gold piece prize for your participation should you win, and give me the gem. Agreed?
Agreed. Yes.
Sure.
He has one of the females draw up a entry voucher for the competition. They all stay far away from Chewie. Your assigned team name is the Blade Fangs. And you're going to be
How
working
original.
for a local merchant named Terran Baril. You want to speak Elven?
Well, yes.
Seems like a waste.
Terran Baril is a Elven phrase for hideous prince. And that's who you're looking for. All right, so you guys, they'll be waiting for you. You should head out there now immediately to the Coliseum. So you arrive at the Coliseum to find that the event you're signed up for is a dinosaur race. There are domesticated versions of allosaurs as big meat-eating dinosaurs.
Nice.
They've been bred specifically for racing. They're muzzled. They have harnesses, big racing harnesses and saddles for you guys, even for you, Chewie. And you're given a rider's pole as well. For the purpose of the event, it's about the same as a quarterstaff, so you're pretty handy with it. The team you're going to be facing is known as the Green Vipers. What was Dodgeball? What's the team name on Dodgeball?
Average Joes?
No,
Oh,
the other
the
one.
Purple Cobras.
Purple Cobras.
Yeah.
Purple
Okay.
Covers.
You're fighting the Green Vipers, not the Purple Cobras. There's 4 Green Viper riders, and the finish line will be position 5. Okay. So, you come into the place and you're shown the dinosaurs. First you've ever seen these species of dinosaurs. You're shown the track that you'll be racing, and you see that there are spots for 5 of you and spots for 4 Green Vipers, and they go over the rules of the race with you. So, let me just reveal all this so you can see it. Alright, and I'm going to drag your tokens over here too when you have a chance. But here's the dinosaur race tracker. The rules of the race are here on the right over here. You will all start on the course at your starting position, position 1, so you can move your token for your character to position 1. The first rider to reach the finish line wins the race. Once the race begins, the finish line is position 5. Actually, let's see here. Going down. Yeah, it'll actually be position 5. Each rider starts on the course at their starting position. The first rider to reach the finish line wins the race. Once the race begins, each rider may move up to 1 position and take 1 action per turn. And you can see what the actions are down below. And also there's obstacles you can see out on the race course. There's blockades, mud pits, net snares, barriers, vine traps, etc. And so you'll have a chance at the end of every combat round, each rider will roll a d20 and consult the table. And you may spend inspiration at any time to instantly succeed on a roll. Only 2 of you, I think, have inspiration, though. After the obstacles are dealt with, continue to the next round. Alright. So, clear the initiative here. If you can find the rest of your tokens and move them there, I'll move them for you. There's
Yeah.
Raiden. There's Albeer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 6. So it's 5 of you guys, and then Green Vipers. How does that work? All right.
What happens in more than if 7 players play?
So everyone go ahead and roll initiative. So these Green Vipers have for initiative. They are +2. If it matters, I'll move these guys down 1 Because these guys are +3 that I'm rolling. They're probably not all assassins. That's the good news. Not all of them, at least. So that wouldn't change. That would change. That'd be 8 + 0, 2. I'll move them down. The rest are already below. Okay. Okay. So the race starts. Basically, it's 5 laps around this big Coliseum track. The crowd goes crazy. The first Green Viper sets out. She moves forward 1, and then she's going to dash. Make a DC 13 Wisdom Animal Handling check. She gets a 10 on the die roll, and her animal handling skill is +3, so she made it. So she dashes forward. Uh-oh. One you got to beat already. She's done. Aptep, your turn.
All right, I'm going to move forward and use my action to taunt the one who's
Any other
ahead
rider,
of
as
me.
long as they're within up to 1 position away. Okay. The rider makes a charisma intimidation check against the opposing rider's wisdom insight check.
Well, that sucked.
So you got 7. And here goes her check. Wisdom insight. Oh! Got her. So she is taunted. And what's that do? The rider... If the taunting rider wins the roll, the opposing rider is at disadvantage on any checks made during the next obstacle. Alright, I'm just going to put a sad face for disadvantage. Alvir, your turn.
So,
And my
So you
my
can-
taunting is my familiar flying next to them, invisibly whispering about how horribly they're doing.
Nice. So you can move and take 1 action.
okay.
Actions available are dash, jab, taunt, trip.
But you could do them like in any order you want, like normal
Yeah.
combat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna, and nothing says I'm honorable, so I'm gonna trip one of these guys in the back here.
Okay.
It's a strength athletics. I'm gonna use athletics for this.
Okay.
And
Wisdom
hopefully,
saving throw.
hopefully it works. So which button do I want?
Click
The
your guy,
strength
and
button.
then click your S strength button.
Oh crap!
Oh,
That's
so
okay.
that fails. Okay, so that you can also move too.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna move up one then, I guess.
Chewie, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to, let's see here. I'm going to jab.
Just wait, is that an automatic failure to roll? I mean, I rolled a 5. Is it possible that it's a contested roll?
It's actually not a contested roll. You have to make a DC 14 strength check. And if you succeed, they have to make a DC 14 wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
the
they got
roll-
some, different
Alright.
mechanics on that one. Okay, Chewie.
All right, I'm going to jab at the Green Viper directly to my right.
All right. Make a normal attack roll as you would with a quarterstaff or a 7th class of the rider.
Oh, fuck.
That's a miss.
Apparently not.
Okay, and you move as well. And then Raiden, your turn.
A question: Do we have decided who's going to win this race, or are we just on our own? That's a very
Oh,
important
right,
question.
right. Because it's like a team race. Is it the first person there, Tom? Or
Yeah, just
the
one
first-
person. Just
Okay.
takes one to win it.
Because I mean, if you guys haven't decided, I'll just dash ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whoever has the best animal handling should dash, and the rest of us will knock out the Green Vipers.
Who has the best animal handling? So we get out of the way.
Well, 2 people have inspiration, and I've got a +2 to animal handling.
I have a plus
I mean-
0 to animal handling.
I have +0. However, I believe that at least 2 of us should dash.
Fur has +2 to animal handling.
All right, so Fu and Chewie, you guys dash. The rest of us will.
But
Eric.
I might,
Okay.
I might be the best at jabbing. Well, I guess jabbing they still get a saving throw. So yeah, I'll dash from now.
All right. Now, while you guys dash, and I guess I'm going to taunt somebody. Going to taunt whichever hasn't been taunted.
And
Yep.
I just want to remind you guys, the finish line is on line 5, since you're a strong party.
Oh, it's not on
okay.
line.
Not a
finish?
line finish, nope.
Yeah, I'm going to. I mean,
Oh.
who hasn't been tripped or jabbed or hauled
If,
or
look,
taunted?
if you haven't gone yet, you should dash because 2 dashes and we win.
All right, I'll dash then.
Okay. Go for it. Make a 13 Wisdom handling check. Ooh, so you just get 1 square, and you're done. Foo, your turn.
Can we just lightning bolt them?
All right, Fu will attempt to do the to make a dash.
Okay. Animal handling check. You are good. You go another square forward. Then the next assassin moves forward. Check here. Okay.
So that's the finish line, right?
Once you get into 5, yeah, you finish. She'll try and do animal handling. They're +3, so she needs a 10. Nope. And then the next one's going to try and dash. Nope. Next one's going to try and dash. Nope. So all 3 of them just get 1 square. The other ones. Now, we're going to do these in order. We'll start with you guys. So, Foo, roll d20. See what obstacles you run into. Just one at a time, please. But be ready. As soon as the one, we're going to go from left to right. Foo, you run no obstacles. Aptep. Be ready. 3, you run into a mud pit. Make a 13 Wisdom handling check, please, Aptep. You make it.
Oh.
Nice. So you handle it, no problem. You're done. Raiden, roll d20, please. 5, you got a net snare. Make a athletics or dex acrobatics check, your choice. Ooh, that's a 7. So you are dragged off your mount and pulled back 1 square. Alvear, your turn. Roll d20. Mud pit, make a 13 Wisdom handling check.
All right, wisdom.
Boom, you're good. Chewy, d20. Boom, you're good. Now the green vipers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the one in the lead rolled something. Net snare, DC 13 strength or dex acrobatics. Let's see here.
When she has disadvantage, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
You're welcome.
Dex is +2, so roll her dex check with disadvantage. Boom. Oh, 3 on the first one. Okay, so she gets in the mud pit. If failed, you lose your position rank and may not dash on your following turn. Both.
That is amazing.
That is really good.
But that for
Yeah, because all she had to do was just succeed on animal handling and we lost.
All right. Foo is done. Or everyone's done.
Yo, you didn't. What about the other vipers, snares and stuff?
They rolled a 12,
11,
14,
20,
18, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now the first assassin. This is the one who cannot dash this turn. If failed, you lose your position rank. You may not dash on your following turn. Okay, so she'll move 1 forward, and then she'll try to right her same position actually before. She'll try and jab Chewy. No. She'll try and jab. Go forward and try and jab Foo. So here's her attack roll on Foo. 7, missed you. All right. Abtep, your turn.
Move up 1, and I'm going to try to intimidate the one who's in front. So that's a 12.
12 taunt versus insight. Got a 13. That might be -1 though. But anyway, it wouldn't be any different. Okay, so not intimidated this time. Abtep's done. Alvear, your turn. You can move 1, 2. Alvear, your turn.
I did.
Oh, and don't forget, you guys with inspiration, you can auto succeed on these obstacles.
Oh, okay.
Player may spend inspiration at any time to instantly succeed any roll prompted by their obstacle.
I'll do the same thing. I'll say you drive your dinosaur like you drive a duck, and taunt the next one over, and that'll be a charisma.
Intimidation.
Oh, wow.
You got her. Next one over, you said, so the 1 second from the right?
Yeah.
Okay, intimidated. Oliver's, you can move 1, 2, Oliver. Chewy, your turn.
Let's see. DC 14 Wiz or DC 13 Dex. I like that. All right. I'm going to move one forward, and I'm going to attempt to trip the one on the same rank as I. It looks like my athletics is better, so I will use that. Fuck. A 9.
You got her. Trip does... Oh, no, she's got to make a save, which she failed. Oh, a 9, so you don't even get a chance. Okay, so you're done, Chewie. Raiden, your turn.
I'm going to move up ahead, and I guess I can taunt this guy, I suppose.
Okay.
Can we stop the one in front, y'all?
That's pretty good. Here comes the... That's not their wisdom, though. I'm supposed to roll my own d20. They got a 16 versus your taunt of a 17, so that one is taunted. Okay. So they will both have disadvantage on their checks versus obstacles. Checks made during the next obstacle. Okay. Now all this... Oh, no, Foo's turn.
Win it.
Win it,
Win
Foo.
it.
And go for the big dash.
Oh! Okay, the Green Vipers are going to try and win it. They will all try and dash.
No inspiration?
Here we go.
I do
1,
not.
2, 3. 1 dashed, and then... Anyone stopping that one from dashing? Oh, she already went. Okay. So this one dashed to there. This one's got there and there and failed their dashes. Okay. And now we got some obstacles. Foo, go ahead. Ten. You got the Mind Trap. Wisdom saving throw DC 13. Made it. Good job. Okay, next is Abtep. 4. Mud Pit again. 13 Wisdom Animal Handling check.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
All right, you are good. Raiden, your turn. D20, please, Raiden.
Yes.
Raiden, that's a blockade. A short wall of wood and debris blocks your path. Make a 12 Wisdom Animal Handling check. Oh, you lose a point or a spot again.
I try.
Olivier, your turn. Olivier, that's 9. That is the Mind Trap. Wisdom saving throw DC 13.
No.
No, that costs you a bunch, I think. 2 position ranks. Boom. And then Chewie. 12, you're good. Now they go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 2 4s and 1 7. The one in the lead didn't get anything. But luckily, Fu goes before she does. So he will win it outright. Unless they can stop him on their turn. The one that does go. Okay. So 2 4s and 1 7. So the 4s are mud pits. This is disadvantage on an animal handling check. I need a 10. Failed it. So failed, you lose your position rank, may not dash. So no dashing. Okay, the next one is a 7. That is low barrier. DC 14 dex saving throw. Lose a rank if you fail. Back. And then the last one. So 4 mud pit with some saving throw.
Yes!
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, yay.
That is tits right there, guys. That's awesome.
GG then. GG.
All right. Let's see. So that's it for them. She
We
goes.
win.
Let's see. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. She was.
I think we automatically win.
Failed. You
because
lose your position
this-
rank and may not dash on your following turn. Okay. So she lost the rank. She can move forward 1. What can she do to you? Can she reach you on anything?
Taunt. No, just taunt.
That's obstacle only.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Fu comes
I want
across
to
the
see
line
if
in the
I
winner.
win.
Chewie
Hold on,
would
I wanna
like to
see
try
if I
to
win.
dash on his turn. Yeah.
Go for it,
I did
Chewie.
Chewie's gonna
not.
dash on his turn.
Go ahead, Chewie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Chewie wins.
Chewie wins.
Chew on that, bitch.
GG's. GG's.
Okay. So you win the first leg of the competition. You're able to take a brief respite, getting the benefit of a short rest if you'd like to take one. So go ahead and do your short rest.
Oh, good, I get all my key back.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
You, during your rest, are approached by a Cholton woman in her mid-20s. She has dark hair, green eyes, brown skin, and she comes up to you.
Are you here to deliver the grog to the winner?
I'm afraid not. I have an offer for you, though. The metallic piece of the trinket that holds the Oracle's Eye gem is very important to me, and I can give you 30 gold pieces for it should you win it. You can still keep the gem yourself. I just want the item the gem is in.
Explain.
I can't really say, but I can give you 30 gold for that trinket. It's just a trinket. It's not worth anything.
I mean, it sounds like it's worth a lot more than 30 gold if you can't explain.
Well, when you see it, you'll think it's not.
What's your name?
Narissa, what's your name?
My name is Chewie.
What?
Can I roll an insight on that to see if she's trying to scan him or something?
Can you what?
Do some insight on her words.
It seems like she might be holding something secret from you. You're pretty sure of that.
Yeah, it's not gonna fly.
It'll take more than 30 gold to pry this out of our hands. Clearly, we'll be the winners.
Clearly, you'll be the winners. My offer would benefit both of us, but if you're not interested, you're not interested. I'll be around watching the next event, and that 30 gold's still yours if you bring it to me.
All right.
And she's offering to purchase the casing around the...
Yeah, the little trinket
gem?
that the gem is in.
Well, come by my room after we win the next race, and we'll discuss it.
Does she look like a noble woman, or does she look... I mean, she just look like a
She
commoner?
carries herself a little bit like a warrior, although she's dressed as a commoner.
Okay.
You can sense a little martial training. All right, well, good luck, she says to you. And you guys, the second event is a test of martial prowess in the Gladiator arena. You must defeat the opposing team in combat. The opposing team is a Kenku mercenary named Slicer. And his pets. He's got a pet, 2 pet velociraptors, and 1 pet Deinonychus, yeah, which is just a little bit bigger than a velociraptor. So they take you over to the cage for the death match. Now it's not a death match, they explain. Let's see here. I'll go over the rules in just a second. Let me draw the map for you first. So just to the left is the Gladiator arena. There's a ring around a cage, and there's 4 doors into the cage. And I gotta get a slicer out. Slicer. Is Big Pet Dinosaur. And his small pet dinosaurs.
There's 4 of them.
Okay, you guys can line out where you want to be. There's 2 Velociraptors, 1 Kenku, 1 jeez.
Oliver.
1 big Velociraptor. We'll call it that. So go ahead and set you guys up in the area, but you have to be on your side within 10 feet of that edge where you guys are setting up. Now,
Oh, you didn't like my spot, huh?
you notice around, let's see, the event takes place inside an iron cage, the bars of which are covered in green vines, and there's streaks of red on the vines. I'm looking to see. I know you're not allowed to attack them or kill each other.
These are bad vines, my friends.
Okay, the rules are the first team with all members brought to 0 hit points loses the match. You may use whatever armor and abilities you have at your disposal, so long as you follow the rules for knocking out your opponent. The rules for knocking out your opponent. Dun, 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 dun.
So we are allowed to use weapons or no?
You are. Let's see here. So, you must knock out your opponent non-lethally. You could use a bow, but if you were to knock them below 0 with a bow, you'd lose the match.
Including these dinosaurs?
Including the dinosaurs. They will be non-lethal when they take you down. So the only safe thing is melee. That's the only way you can pull your punch and not lethally bring it below 0.
Alright, Warlocks. You create a wall in front of me, and I'll knock them out.
The 2 warlocks are looking at each other. Foo's looking at these green vines with the red streaks. Everyone roll initiative.
Do we know what the vines do? Like, are they poisonous or they just happen to be bloody?
Foo says they're bad. You don't know anything about them.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Everyone roll initiative, please. Everyone in there? Okay, Foo, you are first.
Okay. Fu will cast suggestion on the Kenku and suggest that surrender.
That's awesome.
Sounds like a really good idea. Wisdom saving throw?
Fuck.
No, not gonna happen today, mister. And then move where you want, Foo. And then the Kenku's turn. Slicer the Kenku. Got a short sword out. Are you done moving, Foo?
Oh yeah, straight there.
He comes straight up to you. Slice and dice. 24 for 4 piercing. Then he summons his Velociraptors in for the kill. Velociraptor comes up to here, attacks Foo with its multi-attack. 1 bite and 1 claws. Bite attack.
Oh, God.
21 for 7 piercing. And claws attack. 19 for 4 slashing. And then Raiden, your turn.
Did I get attacked?
What was that?
Did I get attacked?
No, not at all. You are safe. You got a Velociraptor just north of you, a Kenku slicing up Foo to the north of him. 2 more dinosaurs haven't gone yet.
Right. I don't really like that Kenku, so I'm gonna move over here. And Booming Blade.
Alright.
Why not?
Click your spell and then click your attack. Okay. So if he moves, you can take We'll have you reroll that if he moves. And the 14, let's make sure the 14 hit. Yep. And you get sneak attack too, right? So click your sneak attack button.
Correct.
It'll be 2 or 3 to the left of your short sword button.
Yeah, it's just a little lag from Roll20.
Ah, got it.
There we go.
All right, 6 and 2 is 8 to the Kenku. After Raiden is Alvir. Your turn, Alvir.
Okay, I was gonna knock the Kenku down, but I don't think I need to do that. He's pretty low on health, so I'm just gonna take a big old baseball swing with my warhammer at his head.
Okay.
Where's the damn button again? Here it is.
There it is.
You connect and drop him prone. You do knock him unconscious?
Yeah, I guess that's
Alright.
the rules.
That is the rules, or you'd lose. And you can finish your movement where you want to move to.
See, I move 5. I can 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, I don't really feel like becoming. Oh, sure, why not?
They're gonna tear Fu up, man. If we
Shoot
don't.
your turn.
All right,
Yeah.
Dinosaur in front of me.
End of turn.
Crit for 12. That
Yeah.
drops it. Dinosaur down.
Damn.
Finish your move where you want to go to. This guy here will multi-tack and 1 bite, 2 claws. Bite on Alvir. 20 for 9. Claw.
What's
10
a Deinonychus?
No, I'm down.
Deinonychus. Oh, 9
It
dropped you?
means it
Yeah,
means
it's
terrible claw.
10 missed you.
Oh, yeah, okay, so that's 9 points so far?
9 so far, yeah.
Okay, so
And then his last claw attack. 15 is a miss. He's done. Velociraptor's turn. He goes chasing after Chewie. Bite. Crit for 4,
Son of a
for
bitch.
5. And claws missed. And then Abtep, your turn.
I am going to vicious mock the Deinonychus.
Okay.
Deinonychus.
Got him.
So 2 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay.
And then my imp is going to fly over here and give Chewie advantage against the raptor next to him.
Okay. Fu, your turn.
Move up. 5, 10, and give a fairy fire to the Deinonychus.
Deinonychus deck save. Fails it. He's wreathed in
Nice,
purple
dude.
flames. After your turn.
And Fu will also say, I think that the vines might be semi-sentient, so we may want to get away from the walls.
Are y'all done, Fu?
Yes.
Fu is correct. Deinonychus, Alvar, Abtep. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 choices. Roll in reading order here. Number 6 is getting it. The Imp. You see the vines lash out at the Imp. They must have blind sight.
Closet.
No, the Quasit. Must have blind sight. Quasit, you need to make a dexterity saving throw DC 13.
Damn.
No.
You're struck by the vine's poison tip. Are you immune to poison? You are immune
Yes.
to poison. Nice. And it does no damage to you.
Amazing.
Oh no, it does 1
Amaze
piercing.
balls.
It does 1 piercing damage to you. And you would be poisoned if you're not immune to poison.
That's awesome.
Okay, and then Fu's done. Gave the warning to everyone. Kenku's turn. He's out unconscious. Velociraptor's out unconscious. Raiden, your turn.
Oh, it is
Animal
Deinonychus.
order. And teach this guy a lesson, I suppose.
You have advantage on your attack. You don't have to click spells. You just click Booming Blade. That is a hit for 9, plus you get a sneak attack. 11. Hit for 11. Okay. After Raiden, Alvir, your turn.
All right. Another two-handed Warhammer blow.
With advantage, that's a 4 damage.
4 damage, and I'm gonna use my second wind.
All right. Click that second win button. There you go. 3 points back. Alvir's done. Chewie, your turn.
Did it seem like we could tell the reach on those vines when they...
You would suspect if you get towards the center of the place, you're safe.
I'm gonna here then.
Okay.
And you have advantage.
Oh, shit, at 12 for 10.
12 does not get through its scaly hide.
Does a 12 hit it?
No, does not get through its scaly hide.
I'm gonna provoke.
All right. It will try and bite you as you provoke. Or claw you. 19 for 3. Deinonychus' turn. He's going to finish off that Alvir guy.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, his first attack's got disadvantage. So, bite. 13 is miss, claw.
Well,
9's
yes.
miss.
Wow, good job,
18's a
guys.
hit.
Theoretical healing.
8 slashing.
Just
Alvir goes down, but it's non-lethal. So you're just unconscious. Deinonychus, after he does that, will move around to there. He's done.
And
Block.
booming blade damage.
Oh, yeah, he won't move then. Sorry. And then the Velociraptor's turn. He comes charging up to here. And multi-attack in. 18 for 5 piercing to Raiden.
Yep.
I don't guess that provokes from the vines, does it?
Doesn't seem to. 13 missed you. They are done. Aptep, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to do Vicious Mockery on the Velociraptor. I don't want to take a chance that...
Got it. 4 damage. After Aptep,
and he's going to fly up here and give... actually, he's going to fly up to here. What's my speed? Sorry, let me make sure I have enough speed.
It's 40.
Okay. Oh, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Fly up to here and give Raiden advantage against the Deinonychus.
Okay, Raiden will have advantage. That round ends. We got Vine Chance. 3 or 4 is Raiden. Nope, it's the Velociraptor. Who dodges him? Fu, your turn.
Alright, we'll move up. 10, 15, 20, and use the help action to give Chewie advantage on the attack against the Velociraptor.
All right. After Fu, Kenku's turn. He's out. Velociraptor's out. Raiden, your turn.
Alright, rinse and repeat.
That's a hit. Sneak attack.
Excellent. Yes, let me click that real quick.
Does he get it in that scenario?
Yeah. Oliver's unconscious.
yeah, I can't provide.
It's because there's advantage.
There's
so that's
purple
fine.
fires on the dinosaur.
Right.
Oh, God, yeah. Duh.
So that drops it. Down it goes.
Nice
Nice job.
Well done.
Move where you like, Raiden. I'll be your turn.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah, you're unconscious. That's right. Chewie, your turn.
Alright, so with advantage because of the help. 18 for 10.
You drop him, and you are victorious, just as you predicted, Chewie. And you killed did the killing blow too. Okay. The crowd goes wild. You guys are brought up to one of the decorative upper chambers of the Colosseum, where the merchant prince Kuwei Oath A, a beautiful Cholton woman, accompanied by 3 male and 3 female servants, greets you. Congratulations, she says. She signals one of her servants to present you with the prizes. The servant gives you, let's see, the Oracle's Eye is a bright orange gem sitting in the crevice of a curled piece of silvery metal. Looking at that piece of silvery metal, it's got a break mark that kind of matches the break mark on the snakehead ticket that you found in the smuggling area. And Nerissa thanks you, well, congratulates you, and says, "Are you interested in the offer?"
No.
No.
All right. Refuse to help Nerissa and 1. You get 60 gold piece prize, and Po, when you return with the Oracle's Eye, gives you a potion of healing in return for it as well. Let's see here. There's one other thing. Is that it? I think it's just the wrong spot. Okay. So yeah, you find the potion of healing, or you're given the potion of healing, and you get the reward of 60 gold pieces. And let's see here. You received a 20 gold piece prize bonus for winning the final Vine Cage match.
So that's in addition to the 60?
Yeah. Got a potion of healing. So let me do a search here. I might be missing one piece of treasure that I can't find where it came from.
Wand of the War Mage? I'm good with that.
That's it.
Plus 3, no less.
Alchemist Fire is what I'm looking for. Nope, you didn't get the Alchemist Fire. Okay. That would have been if you'd helped Nerissa. Or if you helped Nerissa. Okay, so, in conclusion, you report back to...
We have both the Serpent's Head statue and the casing now?
You do.
Sweet.
Yes, you do. And you report back. To Po, who gives you the extra treasure. Alright, and that is the end of that one. So, let me add up all the XPs and stuff. There'll be 2 separate adventures. Let me do the XP for the first one. You can put them both together in one entry if you like, however. I'll give them to you separate in case it matters. So, you defeated, let's see. How many brigands were there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 25. Ruffians, there's 3 of those, 300. And then Sanunya was 200. Divided by 5 of you. Yep, so you got max XP in the first one and 100 XP. The gold in the first one. Quest reward was 50. The Ruffians had 5. Sanuya had 10. And a gold bracelet and a tiger eye. So 90 divided by 5. 18 gold pieces each. So, first one was 100 XP, or plus 10% if you're a meat rider, and 18 GP each. And now both of them combined give you 5 downtime days, and if you were Lord's Alliance or Zent, you get 1 renown. And then for the second adventure, you should probably should put that 5 downtime days on the second adventure when you put it in your log.
Are we supposed to put these in as separate?
You can do it either way. As long as you know
Okay.
that you did parts 1 and part 2. You can combine them if you want. And then for the second one, Deinonychus was worth 200 XPs. Kenku was worth 50. 2 Velociraptors 50 each, that's 100. Divided by 5 of you, so you're up to 70 so far. You won the dinosaur race, that's another 25. You did not agree to help Narissa, so you got 95 XPs for that one. 95 XPs. And gold. 60 plus 20, so you got 80 divided by 5, so 16 GPs. And that'd be the 5 downtime days would actually go with this one, not the first one. And this one gives you the Zent reward. The first one gave you the Lord's Alliance reward. And this one has a story reward. The Thrill of Victory. Since you guys defeated both of them, you get the Thrill of Victory. By claiming victory in Dinosaur Race and the Gladiator Arena, you gain a bit of fame from the citizens of Port Nyanzaru. Once per day, you can gain advantage on a single persuasion check when dealing with residents in the market, merchant, or harbor wards of town. And also, if you just want to take a screenshot or something, I have those story rewards in full here and here. There we go. So you can see the 2 story rewards, exactly how they're written. And that is it. Thanks for playing, guys. I have the next sign up online, and the very first spots will go to the people who have not seen the next parts and are playing the same characters who played the first 2 parts. So if you sign up, there's a real good chance you'll get in.
Are you doing 3 parts next time?
Yep.
Okay.
When are you going to post that?
It's posted. It's there now.
Okay, for next Friday?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm looking, I don't know, whatever. I can't download the new version of the primer. I just wanted to check that Meat Grinder was 10%.
Yeah, it's 10%.
10% XP? What about gold? Does it increase that?
Yes, 10% of gold too.
We got a whopping 3.4 more gold pieces for risking our eternal souls.
Hey, that's
We got
better
extra.
than pants.
14.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to bite us in the butt not helping Narissa. But
She was shady.
Yeah.
well, she clearly wanted. I mean, my character, she clearly wanted it for some kind of advantage, and I'd rather have that advantage than give it to her.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, there was a potion of healing that we need to roll on for that second one.
Yes, indeed. Everyone who wants that second push healing, roll D20.
A question: isn't it in 5.10 days per? I mean, since there's 4 adventures, isn't it 10?
No, they changed it so every.
Yeah, I know. It's just that I downloaded the current version, this version 7.0, and it says 5 per minute adventure.
Oh, let me look.
I think it is.
Did they release the new
Yeah,
the
they
new
did today.
guidelines today?
Yeah,
Should
today
I
at
miss that?
noon.
I was actually on the website trying to download the primer, and the link for the download just opened the same page that the link is on.
So what page are you on? Can you help me out?
It should be page 2.
Page 2 of the player's guide?
A Dungeon Master's Guide.
Dungeon Master's Guide, okay.
Oh, Shane, looks like we both got a 19.
Page 2.
It's page 5. Award and
Page
downtime.
5? Okay.
Yeah. Adventures consist of 5 1-hour minute missions, award 5 down 10 days per minute mission completed.
Where you at there?
It's the last paragraph of award and downtime in page 5.
I must be looking at the wrong spot. Oh yeah, I'm frequently asked questions. Duh.
Boom.
Page 5.
Potion of healing, which is good because I did not have one before now.
It's not in red, so they must not have... Did they just add that?
Yeah, today at noon.
Very good. It is in there.
So
So it would be 5 downtime days per adventure, per mini adventure.
10 total.
10
Could
total.
one
Yep.
could one of you all put the link to those in the Steam conversation? Like the Adventure League download page still is linking to version 6.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, Tom. Thanks again for running.
You bet.
Good game, all. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I really enjoyed playing tonight. Thank you.
Yes,
Thanks,
it was
Tom.
good.
I'm gonna paste it on Skype, alright?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's good.
There we go. It also brings the revised awards for DMs, which is really worth noting because running Dead Curse models doubles, online doubles, stream doubles. So you have like 3 times your DM awards right now.
That's what you need, Tom. More XP.
You bet.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
will
it's-
hit level 4 after our next session. Under 200
I'm,
shy.
I'm still at level 1. Wish me luck.
At the end of season 5, I haven't added up my season 6 stuff yet. I was at 432,000 DMXPs, 153,000 gold, 2,295 downtime, and I haven't added season 6 yet.
Did you move to a digital log? I mean, like
I've
one of
got-
the website logs
got
or
a
something, and you
spreadsheet.
just
No, just
Yeah,
an Excel
spreadsheet.
spreadsheet. Yeah. And that's how many I have remaining. I've already spent a bunch.
yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, guys, have a good night.
You too.
You too.
You too.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for running, Tom.
You're welcome. Hopefully you can make it again.
This is, yeah, I'll make it. Well, I have to say that it was really organized and it was really well made. I'm really impressed. This is
Thank
the first
you.
time I see. This is the first time I see such an organized play. So I thank you for your time
You're welcome.
because I imagine this takes a while to prepare. So yeah, I hope I get to play with you. I have the honor to play with you next week.
That'd be great.
That-
Yeah,
that would
sign
be
up.
great.
Sign up and you should be in.
All right. See you guys next week.
See ya.
All right, have a good
See you
night.
next week, boss.
This was fun. Baseball.
Yeah, I was surprised we did as well in the arena. I mean, that knockout rule and our only 2 melee were level 1s. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough, isn't it?
it helped a lot that you didn't come after me with that Velociraptor
Yeah.
after I ran away from it.
Yeah. Well, it had pack tactics, so it was trying to team up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Well, and I was thinking I should be okay with Vicious Mockery not going over the hit point max.
Yeah, it's not doing too much
The
damage
max
for
is 4.
My character is pretty fearless, even though he's level 1. I figured, he's going to put those 12 hit points, absorb as much of that damage as he can.
Dude, that OTA that you took in crit was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Well, it just cracked me up that you went up there